Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to their thoughts about that thing you did. Maybe that thing you said? I don't know, baby. Recall to mind that thing you did or said. See if any of these speak to you. Recall to mind that thing you said and see if any of these speak to you. We're just doing 4 piles. I was pre-shuffling for each pile and then I somehow turned on the camera. So here we are. I prematurely turned on the camera. So here we are. Pick a pile, pick a number. 1, 2, 5, and 6. What are their thoughts? What were their thoughts about that thing you did or said? All right, let's find out. Giddy up. Howdy doody, pile 1. Pile 1. Oh God. What are their thoughts of what you did? I went into an entire weird meditation over being ignored here. Pile 1. I'm not sure who's ignoring who, but if there's any kind of energy, this may not have to apply to you, but I'm just going to say it anyway. If there's an energy here of being ignored and feeling dehumanized, or if anybody here was once upon a time homeless or destitute in some type of way, or helping the hungry, helping the homeless, helping those who are mentally unstable or just unstable in life, you're doing well and you're doing the best you can. What are their thoughts of that thing that you did? Ace of Cups. Did I say Ace of Cups? I meant the Ace of Hearts. And a leg up. Let's get into this good. I really like the Ace of Hearts. We have the Nine of Chalices in the reverse, sort of, but that doesn't really count. This person wanted to help you. Honestly, the thing that you did or said, their thoughts about it kind of endeared you to them. It endeared you to them. You saying that or you doing that thing, which may have been embarrassing, was kind of endearing. And it made them feel things for you. Like warmth. It made them feel like a warmth for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, crazy. Ace of Cups, look at that, in reverse. And the Judgment in reverse. I don't know, it's weird. With this Ace of Hearts, I really feel like it's really big. I feel like it's really big, and I think it freaked them out how whatever you did endeared you to them. That freaked them out. It freaked them out. It freaked them out. It freaked them out. It freaked them out. Because it made them feel for you even more, or in a way that they weren't prepared to feel for you. It's weird. Judgment in reverse is showing me this Ace of Pentacles on the ground, and I think this person may have been focused on other things. They may have been focused on things in their life that they were doing, or maybe even still are, right? There's someone here who they were focused on other things, whether other things about you or other things in their world that they were looking at and doing. And then here comes this thing that you did, and it makes them look down, or it breaks the trance that they were in and the thing that they were doing, 444. And then they look at you, and it's like, oh shit, I was doing this whole thing over here. Ruh-roh. This is dangerous. I am picking up here on a scenario where you did something. What you did endeared them to you, and they were not expecting that, because it really endeared them in a big way to you, and it spooked them because that was not in their cards. It kind of throws off what they were doing in their world, and it made them want to protect you. It made them want to help you. It made them look at you as a potential source of help. No, it made them want to protect you. Like a mama bear. Like, yeah, it made them want to protect you. And it made them want to spend more time with you. And the kind of time with you that they wanted to spend is like mundane. It's weird. Like, I'm picking up on stuff like shopping, like grocery shopping, picking up stuff for your home, helping you maybe even clothes shop, you know, like the mundane stuff. Like, they enjoyed the mundane stuff with you, or they want to do mundane stuff with you, or they're thinking about helping you with mundane stuff in your world. Oh, you need something lifted, you need something filed, you need something organized, you need a pickup, what do you need? Like, it made them want to help you. So many major arcana. Like, I'm out here trying to get a little something, but it's majors and fucking people. Like, Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups opposing each other, but not really. It's giving reflection. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse, which is quite interesting. I think this person wants to take it slow with you. I think I didn't say that, even though that's definitely what I thought with the Knight of Pentacles. What came out of my mouth with the Knight of Pentacles was doing the mundane things with you. But I will say that with the Knight of Pentacles, is they wanted to move slowly with you. But that is doing the mundane things with you. With the Knight of Cups specifically coming up in the reverse, if this is a romantic dynamic, it's almost like this person wants to take the romance slow with you, but also because they're just not ready for it. Like that jolting of, oh shit, I'm in the middle of something. I was in the middle of something, and then you stumbled upon and you fell on my lap, and I looked at you and I was like, oh, this could be really cool, but I'm in the middle of something. This is not the right time. And so taking things slowly, right? Time being a factor here. And them sort of wanting to show up for you in these small ways, the mundane ways, though more so mundane than small. Small, yes, but meaningful. But small ways of being present for you, but not fully showing up romantically, which is so weird. But like, that's their middle ground. It's really quite interesting. What did they think also is they doubted your I don't know, it's weird. I want to say they doubted your romantic intentions towards them. What's happening? I feel like they kind of doubted your romantic intentions towards them and thought that maybe you see them a little bit more platonically. Or maybe you do have affection for them, but they are confused over how romantic it really is. Like there's an affection there, but they wonder how that is. And if you try to help this person, I think they thought you think that they're weak. Six of Spades. Like, I don't know, I feel like this reading is so cute, but also like, because it's so slow. Like, clearly this person, if this is romantic, and if this is someone that you want forward movement with, it's giving slow movement. Like, it's giving, gosh darn it, why can't we just, you know, like, I want to move forward with this, and they're just not moving as forward. But Six of Spades is sort of an energy. It reminds me of the Six of Swords anyway, of moving forward and seeking stability in a certain way. But it's not as smooth sailing as the Six of Swords to me. I'm picking up on murky waters, having to fight through the murky waters to get to the point of clearer waters. It's a journey there. Seven of Diamonds. I feel like this person, in terms of what you did, they thought they wanted to help you. They wanted to protect you. And they want to put in the time. Again, the Knight of Pentacles. It's just not very clearly a romantic honestly, I feel like there is romantic intention here. There's a warmth here, especially if it is romantic. There's a warmth here of romantic intention, but I think this person did put the romantic stuff on the back burner and put forward a more something a lot more lasting, right? If someone comes at you romantically, once it's established that there are no romantic relationships or no romantic forward movement, then it's over, right? But if someone says, oh, hey, let's be friends and like, let's do these things together, that has a little bit more resilience, you know, than a mere romantic connection. So it's something like that, but there is some type of baseline of romance if this is a romantic connection. If it's not, this person has a soft spot for you, a warm spot for you. What you did made them feel warm. Even if it is romantic, it made them feel warm towards you. It endeared them towards you, and they want to be there for you in the ways that they can, but they obviously can't just like wild out and do that because they've got other things going on. It's difficult for them to be there for you as best as they could, but they're still trying and will do what they need to do here and there. There's something here about this that's going to take time. Seven of Diamonds here is giving me Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. And there's something here about this that's going to take time. So this is what I have for you. This is what they thought. I don't know, baby girl. Pick another pile. I call everybody girl. If this pile did not make sense for you, I'm reading so blind. You're going to have to really let me know what this was about in the comments. Because who, what, when, where, and why. All right, babes. Keep your light on. Good luck. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Howdy doody, pile two. Pile two, about that thing that you did. What did they think about it? We got the Jack of Spades. And the Between Worlds card. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So what they thought about that thing that you did was it gave them pause. It gave them pause. They wanted to run away. This person went through a lot of emotions when this thing happened, or when you did what you did or said what you said. They went through a lot of emotions, okay? They went through one of the emotions of, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And then they went, ugh, gosh, that's not good. That's not good. That's gross. That's not good. That's icky. That's disgusting, or that's kind of weird. Ugh, right? Knee-jerk reactions. We're all allowed that, please. This world of if someone doesn't, people are allowed their knee-jerk reactions. Like, please, let's not be looking at people as if they're fucking AI. They're human beings. So they had that reaction as well. If they don't accept you, bitch, I need time. Give me some time. I gotta think through life, please. We are dehumanizing people. We're not giving them the time a human being needs, please. Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyway, this person had certain reactions that were not savory. And then they kind of went, well, let me not freak out. Let me just see. Let me breathe. Let me woo-saw and come back to center. That's the range of emotions that this person had when you said or did that thing. Let's find out more. Paltua. What did they think, Spirit, when they said or did that thing? You get the Ace of Swords. They felt some respect for you. Yeah, definitely. There's an element of respect that this person felt for you when you did or say this. I think maybe one or two more, Spirit. They felt a semblance of like respect. Jeez. For you, for being able to, you know, say or do something like that, I guess. Or some type of like, at least you're honest type stuff. I don't know. So they're in between two minds about what you did, right? Like they're kind of in this space of, okay, like I can commend that, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like I don't like it. Yeah. It's like when someone shares something with you that is unsavory about themselves, but you're really impressed by the fact that they even said it in the first place. We have the Strength in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the High Priestess. Now, this person did get turned off. This person did have... It's really interesting because on the one end, they exalt you in some way for saying and sharing or doing this thing, I guess. But then there's another part of them that also doesn't like it. It's... I don't want to say they look down on you, but it kind of, I don't know how to say that in like a way that's not, it's like, they think you're really cool that you said it and stuff, and then there's another part of them that thinks it's really uncool that that happened or you said it, right? It's like really uncool. So there's this sort of like, a fall from grace, right? Like a trip on the pedestal. Like you've maybe fallen down a few notches. Is that always bad? No. Is it bad in this case? I don't know. This feels like an immediate reaction. Now granted, the Empress and the High Priestess and the Strength are here. And even actually more so Between Worlds is here. I think Between Worlds says a lot more, and I think this almost became in the reverse. So this really is depicting that story of them wanting to book it, wanting to leave, thinking, no, this is gross, this is bad, this is poo-poo. And then them going, okay, wait, let me calm down, let me think about it. And I'm going, well, you know, it is a really cool thing that they did this, or they did tell me about this, or something like that. I don't know what you're talking about, babe. and having like a semblance of like, okay, you know, game recognized gamer, like I can respect that or whatever. Like I can see that that's something that is a thing that could happen. Like let's say you passed gas in front of this person. Okay, you're checking on, oh my god, I passed gas on this person. Not on them. In front of this person. Let's say that's what you did. They would want to run away, right? Oh god, it's gross. I can smell it. Oh god. Then they go, oh, you know what? No, let me just maybe sit here for a bit. Let me not embarrass this person. Let me, you know, let me hold my peace. Let me just sit here. And then they kind of go, you know, it is a bodily function. Like I can understand, like it's gross, it's disgusting that it happened right here, but it was an accident and it is a bodily function, and sometimes those things just kind of happen. It does kind of make them maybe look at you a little bit like, you look more human now. You look more human now, right? You've been downgraded from maybe someone that I don't know. It's like in this one, it's just small. It's like, oh, like this is a person. You know, it's like that trick where when you're nervous about presenting in front of a room because, you know, you're just so nervous, you're feeling low about yourself, etc., etc. When you imagine everybody naked, that's the trick, right? They say imagine everybody naked. And I think it's a way to like devalue the immense value that we've put on the audience, right? If you devalue the audience and or remove that crazy amount of value that you've given them, and you see them as just naked humans, titans and stuff, track the reference, then you feel more comfortable. So that could be part of that downgrade that I'm talking about with bunny ears around that, of where they're like, oh, you're just a human. Like you're still a human at the end of the day, no matter how gorgeous or attractive you look. And it's just like the truth of the matter. Like there's something here about it just being the truth. Nobody had to dig anything here. It just sort of happened. It's like a primal thing that is a human thing. It's a human body thing. And sometimes it's happened to them. It happened to you, and it's unfortunate. And it's kind of like that. This sort of like rationalization. They rationalize it. And I think because of your reaction, I don't know how y'all reacted. Did you freak out? Did you act calm? Did you present a calm front and on the inside you asked the good Lord to swallow you whole with the earth opening or to strike you down? I don't know, but maybe the way that you acted, if you acted a little bit more demure, then maybe they're like, oh, props, respect. And maybe you did, right? Maybe you did with the high priestess. If we're in this passing gas scenario, the high priestess would be acting calm. The high priestess would maybe call it out. Maybe you said, oh, excuse me, and went about it and you acted in a classy way. Or maybe you gave a reason for it or something. But the high priestess, it sort of shows me like you handled it with a semblance of grace. Excuse me. If you passed gas, then I just really just told you the truth of it. If you did not, then figure it out somewhere in that. We have the King of Hearts. Crazy. Yeah, I love it. Six of again. Okay. I love it. I love that the King of Hearts comes out because it really just exemplifies that whole thing of, at first it was and eventually, which is where I stopped myself, but the between worlds is in the upright. It's this thing of where after them going through this thing, you sort of get exalted back again, but this time this exaltation is based in fact. It's based in like reality. Like you're just a person and you're also now, I don't know, an amazing person who can handle something admittedly foul, something that's not so savory to say or do. You can handle it with grace, and that you've been through murky waters. You've been through murky waters to the other side. And you guys have had actually now an experience or a shared experience or a storytelling or whatever that was just not cute. Like, you've had a not cute moment maybe here, depending on what you have. Like, you had a not cute moment. It was not cute, and it was not cute. I'm not looking at something cute here. It was not cute, but the fact that it happened and you guys survived it together makes them really happy. Like, it makes them really happy. This is the kind of thing that if you did pass gas in front of this person, our example for today, for this pile, is they go to their friends and they kind of brag about it. They're like, yeah. Now, maybe they don't do that, but in this, made up story, let's say they do. They go to their friends and they kind of brag about, yeah, like, Paul, you passed gas in front of me. And they say that with like a big smile and a softness in their voice and a softness in their eyes. And their people are like, what the fuck? Like, what? What is that? Why is that cool? And they're like, yeah, I mean, like, it's normal. It's cool. Like, this happened. Like, it's great. Like, yes. Now, granted, you may not have said or done something unsavory. You could have done something that's just abnormal. Okay? It doesn't have to be on the bad side of things, because now I'm getting an example in my head of like a time when something could have happened that wasn't necessarily unsavory, but is definitively not normal. It's abnormal. And it's something that someone can still brag about because they're bragging on you. And you see how in this example, like, you went from up to down, like, ugh, to like, whoa, to, wait a minute, pause, to, this is a human being, okay, stagnates at the drop. And then all of a sudden, after like the moment's gone, it now skyrockets up to even beyond the point maybe of the pedestal that one was at the beginning. Because you've done something that's so real, and authenticity really does sell, especially in the right crowd. And this thing that you did authentically, it made them go from wanting to run and book it to being like bragging on you for that. Like, yeah, this happened and I really like that. So this is what I have for you. You'll have to let me know what happened. What? Paltu, you gotta let me know what happened in the comments. Like, what scenario are you thinking of? Because, excuse you. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye. Abanaza. Howdy doody, pow 5, pow 5, pow 5, pow 5, pow 5. What are your thoughts about that thing that you did? This actually came out kind of in the reverse, but it's definitely in the upright. Spirit was like, no, baby. The Joker is here, and I cannot help but seeing that you're a pop 5, which is really cute for my purposes. Oh, actually, I put the wrong timestamp for you. Zoopsie. TikTok. This is giving me too much that it's giving me nothing. What did they think about that thing that you diddle said? Well, I think they thought it was funny or ridiculous for quite some time. If they don't already still think that. If they don't still think that, I should say. Let's see. There's a lot of cards. I don't know what I'm doing. I always know what I'm doing. Whatever. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. The 10 of Wands in reverse. That's cute. Okay. You want more cards, Spirit? You're doing too much. The 4 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. I don't want to keep going. You know why so many cards are coming out? Because this reading is really weird. Like, this is a weird energy. The Joker did it. 10 of Cups. Excuse me, 10 of Hearts. And the 3 of Flowers. Clubs. The bottom of the deck as the 8 of Hearts. We're not playing with that. Oh my god. What were their thoughts? I think their thoughts about it being a joke were like long. Like long. I don't know if they think you're funny or if they think you're ridiculous. In a good way and a bad way. Or in a good way and a just regular way. The 10 of Hearts is really funny. Like, why? I was not expecting it. Time shows up for you in this reading twice. In TikTok and in the wheel. This person thought what you did or said was ridiculous. It was funny. And again, there's something here about time. It's almost like this person may not have been fully ready to move on. If you're asking about this person, if you're asking if they still think what they thought, I'm inclined to say yes. They still think what they thought of you. There's a time to this energy. It's really interesting. Because even with the 4 of Cups, I'm getting like someone not paying attention willingly. Like someone really taking their time saying, it'll be there when I'm done. It'll be there. I don't know how to read this energy. I need backup. So many energies, so many cards are out already. Spirit, give me some words to work with here. The 2 pages, eyes rolled back. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is sexy energy. Oh, okay. Here I am thinking this reading was going to be innocent, about innocent things, but I guess some people are asking about their sexual exploits. This person wants time, or this person needs time. Whatever that means to you. I'm not going to try and make sense to it. It'll make sense to how you need it to make sense. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. The page is in reverse. This person doesn't want what's being offered. Like, if there's something being offered, if there's something else about moving forward, moving into some type of togetherness or partnership, be it romantic or otherwise, this person isn't about it. 10 of Hearts is telling me that they're good where they're at. 4 of Cups is telling me that they're good where they're at. 10 of Wands in reverse? No. 9 of Pentacles is telling me they're good where they're at. 10 of Wands in reverse is telling me they don't want more than they can handle. That something is not that deep. Something may have felt good, but it's not enough to like move them forward out of this space, whatever that means for you. The 2 pages in reverse are telling me a lack of like growth again, but I'm not sure if that's a bad thing really. There's something here about waiting, right? Time again with the 3 of Clubs. The 3 of Clubs gives me 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords energy. And I think this person is good where they're at. I don't know how that relates to you, Pal 5. I don't know. I can only hope and trust that whatever I'm saying is making sense to somebody's story that I just don't know about. Because it's not making sense to me, but it's such a cohesive message that, like, I can't. Where are we going with this? Anything else you want to say to help take me back? What you're asking for is too much. That's that 10 of Wands. In reverse. Love when you do that thing. Right, the Joker. So, you really got all the colors out. You're just missing one color. But this is what I'm seeing for you, Pal 5. I really, that's what I have. What they thought about what you did was, or said, has something to do with time. Things needing to take time. It could be giving you time. It could be you giving them time. But there's something here about not yet budging. I think this person, if I was to read this for the best of times, this person enjoys your company. The Joker is here. Who doesn't enjoy a jester? This person enjoys your company, but they're not necessarily taking you seriously or taking things seriously. Well, that's not, yeah. They enjoy your company. They enjoy it. They feel good with you. But I think maybe you guys are a little bit misaligned in some type of way. They still want to do their own thing and enjoy your company. But it's like you exist in another world, not in their world integrated. The 10 of Cups here does throw things off a little bit. But to me, I really feel like with all of this here, it says they're happy and enjoying what they have so far. And they're okay with waiting for things to be whatever the next step is for them. I don't know how that relates to you, my friend, but this is the message I'm getting. I don't understand what else is happening. I'm sure this is literally someone's story and they're going to email me or message me in the comments and be like, Lusa, you read that story. That is my story. Okay. Because I don't get it. I think I'm going to go. I just really hope things work out between us. I'm not getting too much malice with this person, honestly. Like, I don't think they think you're a joke, but I think you're someone, or what you did or what you said, or you yourself. I don't know if it's you, what you did or what you said. They kind of see it as, I don't know, not necessarily a one-off, but like there's a separation here of like church and state. Like that's what I'm getting, like a separation of their life and the world that you exist, where you two meet or mingle. So if there's distance here, if there's, I don't know, it's like you exist there and they exist here. What you did maybe exists there in that space, and then the rest of it exists in another space. So they don't mingle. Babe, I'm done. I don't know what this was. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm with you. What? Loose what? Yeah. I hope that made sense to somebody. If it did, get out of here. Don't come back. I'm joking. What the hell? I don't. I'll see you next time. Bye. Keep your light on. Hey, Pal 6. What other thoughts about that thing you did? Oh my gosh. Okay. The Jack of Hearts. I think I deadass had a crush on this card as a kid. Mm-hmm. And loyal heart in the reverse. Gonna get rough and rowdy. Gonna get dirty. Boom, 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 boom. Naughty. Such tripping over my body. The Jack of Hearts and loyal heart in reverse. Okay, lovey-dovey. I don't know if they really cared. I don't think they really cared. I don't think they really cared. 'Cause you're beautiful, no matter what they say. Christina Aguilera coming through today. Words won't bring me down. No. 'Cause you are beautiful, the Empress. No matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring us down. Oh. So don't you bring me down today. Wow. No matter what they say, no matter what they say. All right. I was singing too many songs at once. So, this person doesn't care. I mean, loyal heart does give a little bit of pause because loyal heart talks about, making sure that you know what you're loyal to and who's loyal to you and what loyalty means and do. But yeah, I mean, let me see if there's anything else I can glean for you. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Have you become so attached to something that you don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you? Betrayal is only a signal that it's time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Wow. Be new, think new, open your heart to new things, let go of the old and all your attachments. That's the thing. So on the one hand, because let me tell you what I'm saying, okay? I shuffled more before saying too much because I wanted to confirm a message. The message is they don't really care. With me tuning back into the duality of this message anymore, they don't really care much anymore, or something like that. I think with what I was getting initially with just the main characters that came out, the Jack of Hearts and loyal heart in reverse, the Jack of Hearts is giving me like, no, I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. I have a crush on you. You're mine. I don't care. You could do whatever you want. And I'll just be like, look at you do it so well. Like you could pass gas and they would be like, oh, you passed gas, so cute, well done. That's giving Jack of Hearts. Okay. Loyal heart in reverse though says this is someone who is incessantly obsessed. I can't believe they passed gas. I can't believe they passed gas. I can't believe they have gas. How could you not? Why don't you hold it in? Why don't you be not human? Why don't you put something in your butt? Like, plug it up. Oh my God, why don't you carry poopery around and spray the air? Why didn't they warn me before they, like, it's just like obsessing over why, like that. That's what it's giving. So I said, okay, Spirit, I'm gonna need some clarifiers because what energy is this giving? Like, what is the story here? The Empress comes out. I don't care what you do. I still love you like a mama loves their child, right? A child can do some of the worst things in the world and the mother will still love them. Stereotypically. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Nicely settled right here with the loyal heart. Actually, these two, 10 of Swords as well, is this energy. 10 of Swords is the quintessential story of betrayal, and loyal heart also talks about betrayal. Now, what I'm getting here is what you said or did may have been something that in their head was a deal breaker. What you said or did was something that in their heart was a deal breaker, in their history has been historically a deal breaker for them. You know, if it wasn't, then put some salt on this, okay? Like, take a grain. Don't take the whole thing, but I'm tuning into some pretty big energies here. Like, let's say you tell them that you've had infidelity in the past, and you share that with them. And to them, this is someone who historically, absolutely not. I am not fussing around with somebody who had infidelity in their past, because this is a deal breaker for me. This is where I draw the line in my life. I am not about to fraternize with somebody who's been in an infidelity thing, right? So this is something that Ten of Swords, the type of betrayal, is something that they never really would have gone for. Even this Seven of Swords in the reverse, it's something that this person knows that they know that they know is not something that they like. Even with this High Priestess flanking this loyal heart, there's this energy that absolutely not. I know myself well enough to know that there's some things that I just cannot stand in a partner. I wouldn't engage in with a partner who has done these things or does these things. I don't want that for myself. So it could be that this person has a long-standing history against something that you've said or done. However, when it comes to you, we have the Jack of Hearts and the Empress. To where they're now looking at this boo-boo. They're looking at this thing that you've said or done, and they're looking at it through the eyes of someone who they're overtaken. Okay, they can't help it. Their affection for you, or their relationship to you, their feelings for you, the journey they want to take with you in life is one that allows them to stomach what you've said or done, to the point where it's something that even to their surprise and even chagrin, they can easily overlook it. And like take care of you through it, to hold space for you. That's wild. That's wild. 'Cause you are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No. So don't you bring me down today. The Queen of Hearts. Like, listen, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. If you're asking about someone in the past, I don't think they care as much as they did. But I don't know if this cannot be a past person. This just can't be a past person participle. Like, maybe they do. Maybe now they don't care about something that you did, because if you're checking about a past person, maybe they don't care because maybe their affections for you have changed, or they met someone who has enlightened them in a way that makes them see the world a little bit differently. You know? Maybe they experienced something that made them go, so I won't bring you down today. Okay. Queen of Hearts is wild. Okay. The Queen of Hearts is wild. I feel like this is something that you said or did that maybe does make you feel nervous, but like you stand in your truth about it. High Priestess, like you're open. Seven of Swords, you stand in your truth about it. You're like, yep, this is what I did. This is what I've done. This is what I've said. It may not be the cutest thing in the world. It may not be the most savory, but this me. This what I've been through. This what I've done. This what I said. This what I'll do. Oh, we have the whole family here. Yeah. We have the family here. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. We got the King of Spades. We got the king, queen, J, king, queen, J, king, king, queen, J, king, queen, jack. Okay. That's a lot of people here. It's very people-y. It's very people-y. Should we shuffle some more? I feel like I should shuffle again. I know the Jack of Diamonds almost came out, but I kind of want to see if the Emperor will show up, but I'm shuffling the wrong deck for that. Just the Five of Swords. So now we're entering back into the territory of that betrayal. We're entering back into the territory of ick. I think this is actually calling back something that it reminds them of whatever scenario that they see. So maybe this betrayal may not have happened to them. This betrayal may have happened to someone in their life, right? Maybe the infidelity, right, wasn't in their first person life experience. Perhaps the infidelity that was experienced through another person. If it's something that, like, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what other examples to give here. I don't know, babe. My mind is drawing a whole blank. Let's say it's somebody who didn't quit their job with enough notice. I don't know. I'm going to stick to the infidelity because this is just easier for me to just continue that story. I'm not saying you were infidelious. I don't know if that's a word. But that's just an example I'm giving, and I need you to extrapolate that to, like, your story. Because I'm really writing on a whole unknown question scenarios here. But yeah, let's say it happened to a person that wasn't them. It happened to a third person in their life that they care about, this infidelity, and they're still icy maybe towards that person, that experience, or what have you. But when it comes to you, it's a different story. So I think, I don't know, maybe it makes them re-look at that particular dynamic. Maybe it makes them look at that particular dynamic. Maybe it makes them consider that particular dynamic with that person. The Five of Swords, the Five of Spades coming out here is still itchy. Is not the best. This is ugly. This is bad. This is murky. So I think this is probably still its own thing, but somehow when it comes to you doing something maybe similar or dissimilar or something like that, it's different because you're different. They care about you in a different way from this dynamic. It's really, really interesting, actually, especially if it's that. But yeah, I think what they think about what you did or what you said was they don't really they don't really care. Like, they don't care. They still care about you. They see it as not innocent necessarily, like maybe, but par for the course. Like, oh, it makes sense that you did that. It makes sense that you said that. I can understand. There's an understanding energy here. Even a deep intuitive sort of understanding, even though they weren't there in that scenario. I don't know if you said something to them. Maybe you did something to them, right? Let's do that, because I'm imagining a scenario here where you did something outside of them and you're telling them, and if you did something to this person, they don't care. Bye. They don't care. 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 Like, they don't care. I don't know. Sue me. Don't sue me. Give me money instead. I don't know what to tell you. Keep your light on, my friend. Good luck. I gotta get out of here. Bye.